the second performance of Hard Times. The first was to a crowded, packed audience.
It was.
And then this is a beautiful, intimate show, and I'm so happy to do it. I rewrote it to be about Thanksgiving. So this is Hard Times at the Holidays, Thanksgiving edition. And I'm really happy y'all are here. So there's no bathroom, so if you need to use something, you can go in the knotweed behind the gallery. And feel free to leave at any time. Don't feel awkward about interrupting. And if anyone comes in, if they're sitting too close to you, just tell them to scoot so you don't feel like you're getting a scary virus. And with that, we're going to begin. Red, if you're gonna kill yourself, do you mind going to the library and jumping out of that window instead? I can't deal with the insurance on top of everything else today. Oh, hello, Carla. No, I'm not gonna kill myself today. I'm just admiring the beautiful oak tree. Isn't it amazing? Year after year, the older it gets, the more beautiful it gets. Even the bark, all ribbed and cracked. It's one of God's beautiful mysteries, isn't it? Well, that is what my gynecologist had been telling me to tell myself.
Hey, sorry I'm late, you guys. I was just helping Cameron clean up all Melanie's foxes that fell in his yard.
Clean up the foxes. Those are iron attached to her roof. What happened?
From the storm, they flew up. It was crazy. They cracked his glory hole in half.
Well, I'm not too mad about that, to be honest. He's been taking business for me for years.
I know. I told him the same thing. I said it was unethical. I mean, he built it on top of a sinkhole. How inappropriate is that?
You know, that was my nickname the year I lived in San Juan. Oh, my God! I'm so sorry, everybody! Sultry, what are you alerting the bats of the Northeast about? I forgot to bring in my manuscript again. I know you are dying to read it. I just finished the best chapter and thought of the most incredible title. It was the time that I was married to my 5th husband. I was working in a sandpaper factory, and he left for the Vietnam War. I'm titling it Rough Draft.
Wow, that's really great.
Oh, that's very nice, Sultry. Okay, boys! Has anyone seen the triplets? I need them to go fix up whatever Vincent Marionette was getting up to in his room.
Oh, yes. I saw them. They were out at the moors playing with some meats.
No. Carla, they're coming soon. I saw them. They were throwing a ham around, but playing football with a ham. Oh, they better come in quick.
But you called us? Yeah, you called us. Yeah, you called us.
Boys, Mr. Marionette was doing something with charcoal and baking soda in his room, and I need you to get in there stat before you do any other rooms. The AA queens are coming in next, and you know how they are. And I am not going to deal with that today, okay? So clean those first.
Oh, no problem. We'll get right to it. Yeah, no problem. No problem.
All right, everyone. Take a seat. We have a lot to get through in this meeting. The frickin' Thanksgiving Stuffing Fest is on the horizon. We have so much to do. I thought today we could just skip the formalities instead of going through just to get some
Skip the formalities. Skip the formalities. That's what this whole democracy is based on.
We can't skip. Well, Red, I just thought, you know, we have so much to get through. It's just this 1 week.
Oh, it's just this 1 week now.
And then next week we can skip them again. And then suddenly we're never. Okay, Red, please. If you don't mind just going a little quicker today.
Oh, no problem at all.
I made some flashcards to help me read better, so I think we'll get through them pretty quick. Red, Aren't those the flashcards you used for your douching seminar? They are the same. I just used the back. You know, why waste oh, fiddlesticks. Oh. Okay, Red, I'll get them for you. Here you go. Oh, thank you, Carla. They did get a little mixed up, but I think it'll be okay. We, the employers of Hard Times, are here to provide the best bathhouse experience we can, and to make sure to use lukewarm to cold water, as any warmer can ruin the inside of your canal. It is very important to provide service, care, and cleanliness to give everyone the best time possible, making sure to get the shitty water completely out before you do another round, as each round you'll be wasting if you don't get all the shit out at once. Because we are a family at Hard Times. Thank you.
Oh, it is nice to hear that.
Oh, yes, that's so good. Okay, everyone. Let us begin the meeting. First, we have had a couple new memberships this week, which is very exciting. We had 2 of the lower cost bracket, the poor and hornies. We had no middle ass memberships, but we did get a few benefactor level, the Keep Me Afloat daddies.
Oh, well, that's really great.
Oh, that's very nice. Oh, the daddies, they're keeping us afloat. Oh my God. Okay, the price on lube is still rising dramatically as silicone cannot be processed, so we will continue to use canola oil as our house lubricant. Please remember to put a sprig of thyme and a little Red Bull in there to achieve our perfect customer scent. Now, Sultry, we're going to continue with the pilot program of using the green lube option, so make sure to tell all those customers about it. Oh, I always do. I love the green option. I even wrote a song about it. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go green? Do you want to save the earth? Well, come on and use Matt's old frying oil on your girth.
Wow, that was great. Oh, that's so nice.
Okay, moving on. The showers. Jaws, we have had a couple complaints about the strength of the stream coming out of the showers. Do you think we could get a dispersing head on those?
Yes, we definitely could. I don't think Conrail sells them to attach to garden hoses, so we might have to order it online. But it shouldn't be any problem at all. And Sultry, please remind the guests that we have the turkey basters in the baskets in the showers for a reason. People keep taking the hoses off the wall and douching with them, and you know how much of a hassle command strips are to put back on.
Do I? And they're liars, those command strips. They said they can hold 100 pounds. Well, phooey! I tried to use them for my cat's hammock and she fell right out. Okay, great. Music. Now, this is a really touchy spot. I know it was exciting for us all to have a chance to have our own section of the time of the day to play our own music. But we have been getting some complaints. And what is our motto here at Hard Times?
The customer is always tight.
Exactly. So, we had 2 specific complaints, one about Jaws and the other about Sultry's choices.
What do you mean?
What complaints? Well, Jaws, while this one customer who wrote in did agree that we all have a soft spot for Jessica Simpson, he thought during the fisting party it was just a little inappropriate.
Well, I'll accept it, but I do not agree.
And Sultry, while a very innovative idea to sing live, it made some of the customers uncomfortable. What? Uncomfortable? Live? What do you mean? Well, darling, you did sing live for 9 hours straight, narrating the events of the day. And some people felt a little weird about certain parts. Well, can I ask which part? Ooh, my
my pen fell into my cinnamon bun. That's okay, it wasn't good anyway. Too much white sugar, not enough butter. They used overprocessed flour. Oh, look, there's Joe McCarthy coming in, pretending he's not gay, hiding all the way, pretending he's doing the plumbing for the house. But I know what he wants to do, that little mouse. He wants to shock off Mark Dale, who's coming in behind him. 5 minutes later, there he is, pretending he's not gay, pretending they don't love each other anyway. But that's okay. I won't say anything. I'll sit here behind the desk and pretend their stories are real and pretend they don't have wives at home who are crying all the time because their husbands are secretly gay and no one can say it because they're straights who've been in a gay town saying they're straight. So how could they come out after 5 years of saying they're straight? I don't know. Oh, look, there they go, fucking all the way downtown in the gays. That part. Well, can I ask who specifically complained? Well, there was a 99% rate of complaint, but specifically Joe McCarthy and Mark Dale. Well, I will not be talking to them at morning meditation tomorrow. Okay, moving on.
Sorry to interrupt. Yes, sorry to interrupt.
That's okay, boys. What is it?
Well, we're just bringing in the laundry. Yeah, we're just bringing in the laundry. Yeah, we're just bringing in the laundry.
That's okay, boys. Go do the laundry. While you're doing it, listen in, because this is for you too. This is the last time I will make this note. If I have to do this again, I will fire everyone. The hot tub is still broken. Yes, it's been 6 months. But we need 2 lobster pots full of boiling water on the stove at all time to replenish it. Do you all understand?
Yes. Sorry, Carla. Yes, Carla. Very sorry.
Okay. Now, not to call out anyone specifically, but triplets. When we are putting the pots into the hot tub, make sure the customers are not in it. And make sure you are grabbing the right pot. Poor Daffodil Brown is still picking cream of mushroom out of her 3rd-degree burns.
Sorry. It's sorry.
It's okay, boys. Scoot along. Okay. Damage from the hurricane. Pretty low level, which we got really lucky about. The one exception was the window that was smashed in the electric playroom. We had a customer who was sticking his torso out during the lightning storm before the rain set in. We got lucky in a couple of ways. Number 1, he did sign the waiver. And number 2, you guys, he wrote one of the nicest Yelp reviews I have ever read in my entire life. I'm just going to read it for you because it's important for us. Here, wildest dreams come true as sparks fly at hard times. While me and my partner were, we have to admit, disappointed when we walked into the electric playroom at hard times, boy oh boy did that turn around for us. When we walked in, all we saw toy-wise was a 3-pronged fork and a bad broken socket.
Oh.
Luckily for us, the altitude of the building and the point of view towards the lightning storm gave us one of the most incredible lightning strikes we have ever experienced. While it did leave a scar down my front a la Harry Potter, it also saved us over $3,000 in uninsured foreskin removal surgery for my partner. We can't wait to come back and thank you all so much. Isn't that just so sweet?
It makes it worthwhile doing what we do, you know? It's very nice.
Oh, sometimes it's just people's stories, you know? Right. Okay. Back to business. The main event of this week. Thanksgiving Stuffing Fest, everyone. This is our big fundraiser. This is what gets us through the winter into summer. So we have to make sure that this is an incredible event. So, the schedule we have now. Wednesday night, all the guests arrive. We have a mingling session, and then we have a light dinner. lots of spring rolls. Then, afterward, is the annual Turkey Hunt Festival event sponsored by the Furries. Luckily, the town gave us access to the cemetery, and Ruthie's has given us access to a couple of turkey costumes that were left behind from years past. Afterward is the annual turkey plucking competition. The first bald person gets a free golden turkey baster dildo from Toys of Eros. Thanksgiving Day. Wake up, breakfast, regular activities in the bathhouse, and then our big dinner. This year it's sponsored by the Feeders of America, who are actually shipping in a couple obese gentlemen from across the country. They have informed us there may need to be a wall removed in the cafeteria to crane some people in, but luckily they are going to pay for it all out of pocket, so they're probably the easiest people we've had to work for. After, the Fisting Society has asked for 30 pounds of russet potatoes and a vat of olive oil. Jaws, I'm going to ask you to bring that up from the downstairs.
Got it?
Then, this is where it gets a little complicated. The S&M Society. You guys, they're kind of driving me crazy. The first event, we did get confirmation from the Boston Market in Hyannis that they'll let us borrow one of their rotisserie chicken turners. They want to fucking put a turkey in it, hang it over someone's head, and do some sort of Chinese water torture with the dripping of the fat from the turkey. Don't know how we're going to clean that mess up after, but we got that done. And the second thing they want to do is a Destroying the Natives genocide role play. A little complicated for me, morally. What's making me feel better about it is that one of the top organizers is a native from the Wampanoag tribes living in Mashpee, but I brought it to Racial Justice Provincetown just in case to get their thoughts. Reverend Kate was kind of a no immediately, but Pastor Brenda did say there could be some sort of exorcism of racist ideas, role-playing, and seeing how horrific it is in the act. We'll see how that goes. I'm waiting for word. Then the next day is the goodbye dinner, and where we're going to have a pillow fight with all the turkey feathers that we did pluck. Very important that this works. We're still waiting for our permit. I am truly not sure if we're going to get it, and I have to warn y'all, and it's very important, we're running on a shoestring budget right now, and without this money, we are not going to make it through the winter. So we really have to make sure this happens. Well, Carla, if it doesn't happen, we'll find other ways to get through the winter. I mean, we can do a ton of things. We can have classes.
Yes, we could do Zumba classes or something. Or maybe like personal excavation workshops, you know?
Or like a dream workshop or something like that. Well, you guys know the town doesn't give us those permits for classes because they said the last class we had on painting your tank went awry. Well, we could do cooking, like we could have a dinner, like a weekly dinner. And then
It would be fun because then we could invite everyone to fuck each other after dinner, you know, and maybe use elements of the dinner in the fucking.
And then that would kind of tie in, you know, the environmentalism, food privilege, food desert, you know. You guys, they do not let us do any cooking anymore. I'm surprised they let us get away with the oatmeal that we serve Sundays at noon. Okay, but there is also the dreaded other answer.
The townie tours. I know you hate the townie tours, but they give us a lot of money and they would love to put this bathhouse on their routine.
I know, but it just feels like Plymouth Plantation bullshit. I just can't deal with being propped up as some fetish like that, you know?
I know. You think I like when they come into my studio and say, "There's Jaws. He's been entertaining the locals since 1982 with his big dick and silly paintings."
They said your paintings were silly? Well, the dick is pretty big. Well, the saddest thing about the townie tours, though, is they're not even real townies anymore. It's all actors from New York that they bring up for the season. Oops, wrong chair. I know, and it's just disappointing because so many of the townies who would normally be here don't live here anymore. They can't live here anymore. I know. Oh my God, do you remember Angelina Vilskin?
Angelina Vilskin. Of course I remember Angelina Vilskin. The mime?
Yes. Oh my God, we used to have so much fun together. Me and Angelina, used to walk around like Memorial Day, Labor Day, and look at all the straight dads, pants them, take Polaroids of their dick, and put it up on all the windows of the restaurant saying, I sucked off your dad. Oh, he was such a laugh. I loved. Do you remember when he used to come here? How could I forget when he came here? It felt like I was like stealing from him. He was doing all these free performances.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was so great. I loved him. Do you remember Fino Fafino?
Fino Fafino? Fino Fafino? Fino Fafino, the chess tournament counter?
Oh, I loved Fino Fafino. We had so much fun. You know, Fino Fafino and I were the ones who got arrested for sending the bomb threats to the people doing the condo associations in town. Oh, I loved him. Do you remember when he used to come in here? He was so much fun. It was like I was having a little ticking time bomb through the place.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, he was so fun, wasn't he?
Oh, I loved him. But do you remember my dearest friend, Sandpaper Brown?
Oh, Sandpaper Brown. Daffodil Brown's brother. Oh, I loved Sandpaper Brown.
We had so much fun. He was an incredible horror movie actor. You know, they used his voice to dub all the women screaming in all the horror movies from like 1960 to 1980. It was so fabulous. The first time that they brought the cruises here, we went out onto the dock and held an orgy when all the kids and their families were coming off the cruise boats. Oh, my God, what a wonderful day in jail we had after that.
Do you remember when he used to come in here? Oh my God, it felt like the police got called every single time. He was the best. Oh, I loved him. Sometimes it feels like all the best people have left. They just can't afford to live here anymore. Isn't it? It just scares me sometimes. I just am so happy to live at hard times. I feel so secure here, you know? Okay, everybody, I need to be really serious with you. We've been having a really hard time the last couple of years. And if we don't have this Thanksgiving festival, and we don't have a good Christmas, and God forbid, we don't have a good summer, we're not going to make it through this. And that has to be a real possibility for y'all, because if the business doesn't make it, you won't be able to stay here anymore. Well, Carla, what are you talking about? No, I'm serious, Sultry. This could really be it for us, and the last thing I want to do is tell you this, but I don't want you to be blindsided, you know?
But, Carla, what would I do? I don't have any other place to live. I mean, I couldn't.
Carla, you're not being serious.
I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt you. Yes, sorry to interrupt you.
Boys, this is not a good time. I'm so sorry.
But if I had to move here, I don't know if I'd have any place to go. I could go up to Maine and stay with my lover there, who makes cutlery out of orange peel.
Where am I going to do my memoirs? Nowhere else in town will let me do 6 hours a day for 3 weeks to perform my memoirs live. You know, I went to UMass Boston in 1979 to get my business degree.
What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? You watch it or I'm freaking out.
I mean, no, I can't go to Maine. Because he died in an essential oil accident years ago. Oh, it's okay. I can go up to Nova Scotia and stay with my lover who has the pickle factory. It'll be okay. And picture it. I'm up on the roof, tits glazed in honey. The bees are swarming me and I'm screaming bridge over troubled water. The Aretha Franklin version. You know, that's where I met Deepak Chopra. Incredible man.
Hey, what's happening? It's happening. It's happening.
You guys, please calm down.
Okay, no, I can't go there. Because he died in an apple cider vinegar accident. Oh, no, it's okay. I still have my trick in Jerusalem, who makes yarmulkes out of pubic hair. Deepak has a third testicle.
You guys, please calm down.
No, I can't go there. He died in an over-harvesting accident. No one's gonna let me do my manuscript the way I want it. What am I going to do?
Andy has foreskin. Everybody, please calm down. Is this a bad time?
This is what we were interrupting. Yeah, this he came and yeah, we're trying to tell you about him.
Oh, Jerry. Anytime you're here, it's a bad time, but why don't you come on in? Everybody, we'll talk about this later. Why don't you go in the back? I'll call you when we're done here, okay? Carla, I'm here for you 100% of the way.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll just be in the back building that ladder. You tell me if you need something, okay? Do you want a sandwich, Carla? I'll make you a bologna sandwich.
See you later.
Jerry, what can I do for you today? Well, Carla, I was wondering if you've gotten all my texts and my voicemails and the letters that I've been leaving. Oh, Jerry, how wonderful of you to pretend I haven't been ignoring you. Ooh. How wonderful of you to pretend I haven't been ignoring you. Oh, Carla, do we really have to start off on this foot? Why all this bad blood? Why can't I just come in here and have a conversation? Jerry, you've been trying to get rid of my business for the past 10 years. Every opportunity you've had, you've tried to get me out of business. What do you mean? I can't trust you. I can't do anything with you. Carla, I've never tried to put you out of business. I've simply had a different idea of how your business should be run. Now, please, let's have a civil conversation. Jerry, can I have a civil conversation with the man who took all the funds for reparations in town and instead made a bronze statue of a buff Indian being fucked missionary style by a white pilgrim? I think you've missed the symbolism of that statue. I think you missed the ditch you were supposed to fall into, Jerry. Wow, the hospitality here is something. Now, Carla, I have something to talk to you about your business. I'm not going to sell my business, Jerry. So whatever you have to say, the answer is no. I'm not selling my business. Carla, it's not about selling your business. It's simply about moving your business. Now, we've got an offer from a very big company, and they want a warehouse space in town. They would use it to help people in town get things quicker. You'd have things in Provincetown that you normally have to go off Cape for. It would be huge convenience for everyone, and it would bring jobs to town. Overall, everyone on the town board is excited about it. The town manager's excited about it. I'm excited about it. And I think you will be too. Jerry, what the fuck am I going to be excited about a town bringing in shipments here? I have my space. You're not going to take my space. Carla, where's your dream space? If you could have a bathhouse anywhere in Provincetown, where would you have it? I don't know, Jerry. Let's say the dunes. I'd have it on the dunes. That's what I was thinking. And that's what the town manager was thinking too. Now, Carla, this company is willing to pay quite a bit of money to help you move from your location now, where they'd like to install their work, and bring you to a different location. When we thought about where you would fit, me and the town manager both thought the abandoned building near Race Point. Wouldn't that be an incredible place? Well, of course it would be an incredible place, Jerry, but that's National Seashore. You can't build in there. You can't have a business in there. Oh, Carla, times are changing, and the town really wants this business. I really want this business. So I'm willing to pull whatever strings I have to pull to make sure that this happens. Think about it, Carla. A bathhouse in the dunes near Race Point. Any spa in the world would kill for that location. You could be doing the shittiest quality, even shittier than you're doing now, and you would still get people lining up to come in. Now, doesn't that sound exciting? Yeah, Jerry, it's exciting, but what's the catch? I don't trust you. You've got something behind your back. Carla, the only thing behind my back is a fat check from this company that you can help me get. This is not about me tricking you. This is not about me one-upping you in any way. This is about us both benefiting from something. And I think we can put aside our past differences and get it done. Wait, who's the company? Well, Carla, that's a ton of legal yellow tape. I can't cross that line. You know there's things... Jerry, I don't care about all this. I'm not going to sell my business until I know what company it is. Carla, I wish I could tell you, but Jerry, you can just leave right now because this is not going any further until I know. It's Amazon. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. You are a fucking piece of shit. You thought you were gonna trick me to sell my business to Amazon? Go fuck yourself. Carla, I really think you should reconsider. Jerry, I really think you should reconsider your haircut, but I wasn't gonna tell you that. But you should leave my building right now because we are done here. Carla, if that's how you feel, then that's wonderful. I would just say you could maybe stop planning some of these events. I don't think that the permit's going to go through for the Thanksgiving festival. We would have loved it to, but it just doesn't look that the structure in here is a little safe enough to hold all those people. And I wouldn't plan anymore. Our last exam showed a lot of deficiencies in the foundation. That'll be hundreds of thousands of dollars to fix, so I think hard times might be at the hardest times of all. Oh, and the oak tree, it's rotted. That's gonna have to go first. And that's that. Thank you.